Hello everyone, 95% Rookie here. Gonna do, what is this, part 4, 5? I think 4 of Modern Warfare Remastered. Actually, this is the second attempt because last time I had some recording issues, so we're gonna go through the same level, but I'm gonna have to go do mission select. So yeah, I've been having some weird recording issues with this game in terms of like the frame rate and stuff. Hopefully it's not a problem here. So we are on Act 1 still, I believe. We should be on War Pig. No. Death from above. No, we're on the bog, right? Yeah, we're on the bog. Okay. We're at campaign. Yes, we're on hardened. Let's do this. Holy shit, I forgot how loud this opening cutscene is. Apologies.
After heavy fighting today, U.S. Marines began to push into the city where all
This is kind of the colloquial, the Baghdad kind of section where you're fighting through the part of the urban heart of the country. Trying to bog down M1 Abrams tank.
Bravo 6, we have an Abrams dead in the water. Call sign Warpig. Lieutenant Vasquez, your unit is shotgun. Over.
Copy. Bravo is inbound. Tell Warpig to stand by. We're on our way. Out.
Alright. I'm gonna keep an eye on the audio levels, just make sure when I'm actually in the game it's more reasonable.
Tank is stuck half a click north of here.
I think that's good.
Gotta hustle. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, the recording issues seem to be a lot better this time, so I think we're good. I was getting weird frame rate issues. Gotta push forward. Alright, I'm 4A1 Grenadier. Night vision, even though we don't really need it that much. There's one thing Call of Duty and like more casual, like tactical, if you want to call it, games like, you know, FPS games do is like a lot of them are afraid to do proper like really darkness. Like, you know, Arma, that you can get if it's night and you have cloud cover, there's no moon out, it's like pitch black. But you know, this is like as dark as it gets for fucking Call of Duty, basically. Yeah, I mean, it's not for this particular level. I feel like you could have made it darker because since you have night vision, right? Like for other games, it's like, okay, maybe they don't want to make it so dark because if you don't have night vision, you don't want it to be too dark, which I can understand that. But you know, for a game where you're heading into darkness. Oh, I like the IR reflectors. You know, I don't know if people know. You should know. I mean, it's good to know like how night vision and stuff works in real life, but like in general, night vision has what are called IR illuminators. Like they can amplify what little light there is around, but if there's very little light, what they'll have is called an IR illuminator, which will kind of cast IR light, which is invisible to the human eye, but is visible on a night vision device. So basically it's almost like a cheating, like, you know, if you have night vision you can see it, but if you don't then you can't. And that's kind of how these reflectors would work. It'd be like reflecting IR light from your, you know, your headset off of it. A lot of headsets will have IR illuminators, or like, you know, standalone, or not headsets, but I mean like you would be attached to your helmet, like an IR illuminator. And then weapon lights, like IR, like you know, like the PEC box and stuff on the gun itself would have an IR illuminating light on it. Night vision off. Oh shit. Sorry, Private Hartman. Can go down. Alright, this is the javelin part, I think. But, you know, as a kid, the javelin was like the coolest thing. It's like I remember like when I first started playing Arma, it was like, oh shit, like you can just use the javelin against, like, spawn a bunch of tanks, use a javelin against it. It was the coolest shit, but you know, eventually wears off, and it's like javelins are cool, but back in the day, like the idea of the javelin was like, oh man, like an indirect fire missile launcher, even though in real life it doesn't really work like that. Obviously you need line of sight to lock in real life against an IR target. I'm sure there may be some missile systems that can like lock on after firing, but I don't know if IR weapon systems would be able to do that. Like definitely the javelin. Maybe there's a variant, but I don't think so. Like definitely the javelin can't do that in real life generally. You need to lock on, and then it can go above. Like, you know, when it shoots up, it's not going up to avoid the you know, targets, or it's not going up to avoid terrain. It's going up to hit the tank from above, because the top armor of tanks is weak. Of course, you don't really understand that fully as a kid unless someone tells you, but... Alright, let's use the javelin. Where's the tanks? Yeah, here, see, you can, like, lock on through the fucking buildings. Unrealistic, but whatever. Of all the tanks. Alright, get our pistol back. Generally, I try to stick to the weapon, either the one they give you or like something thematic for the side you're playing as. But you know, sometimes it's fun to pick up like an AK or whatever. Actually, I'm gonna pick up this SVD. Might be useful for this next part. Like, oh yeah, this is cool. They have the little, like, it's like a, I don't know, I doubt it's a real thing in real life, but it's like a nitrogen, liquid nitrogen spray or something. Freezes the, I guess it could be like some kind of acid as well, but it looks like it freezes the gate, and then you just pull it off, like it snaps the metal because it's so cold. Definitely not a real thing, I'm pretty sure. But it's cool for like a special forces thing. Although, you know, we're not really special forces right now. Alright, let's do this. There's Warpig. Start sniping dudes from back here. Yeah, this is a pretty cool segment. Like, oh shit, that's, I love that when you shoot the guy with the RPG and he falls back and then fires his RPG, so it goes like flying into the sky. Man, I would love that in Arma if that was like a thing where like weapons could fire when you kill an enemy. A nice little touch. But yeah, the idea of like, you know, there's a tank like bogged down in it's stationary, so it's almost like a stationary gun platform, and you have to like defend it against like waves of infantry. I think that's a really neat idea. This is so much easier when you just sit back and snipe rather than try to move up and use your rifle. I'm not even taking any fire from back here. Pick up the RPG gunners. Oh, low on ammo now, so I'm gonna have to use my rifle. Wait, there's an SVD. RPG gunner, take him out. Flanking to the east, did you see that? Alright, we got a lot of guys grouped up there. If anyone has any recommendations or you know, suggestions rather, for like either games I would do a let's play of or content you want to see, go ahead and let me know, because I know like from the viewer counts I don't get many views on these like non-Arma videos, but I'm figuring if you're watching this, you know, one of the few people who are, which, you know, I'm fine with. I don't have a problem with people not watching it. It's kind of just a fun thing to do. And then, you know, it's a bonus if people watch it. But, yeah, go ahead and give me a suggestion if you want to see something. Because I'm always, like, definitely YouTube isn't, like, a full-time thing for me. I'm not, like, fully committed to it. But when I have an idea of something I want to do, I'll do it. And also, this kind of gives me, Let's Plays kind of give me an excuse to play a game and maybe think more about while I'm playing it than just, you know, than if I were to just play it on my own, right? That's kind of why I enjoy doing this. Let's switch to the AK. AK-47. Although, can't really tell. I think this is an AKM. Which, you know, AK-47, AKM, most people don't really know, but there are, like, differences. Gotta take out the ZPU. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have backed up there. I guess I should have stayed a bit forward. Alright, let's switch to that AK again. Yeah, so basically they're gonna bring Cobras to give us air support, but we have to eliminate the ZPU AA, stationary AA. Alright, let's try to push up.
Jackson, plant the C4.
Plant the C4.
Good job. Let's get to a safe distance. Good to go. Jackson, do it.
Jackson, I've got air support on the way, but they need
Oh shit.
Plant the IR beacon.
Please don't die.
Out.
Plant the IR beacon. Fuck! I was trying to sprint, but I should have just taken cover. Probably got a checkpoint right after I blew that thing.
Good to go.
There we go.
Do it.
Jackson, I've got
Alright,
air
gotta go over here to the right side, plant the IR strobe.
IR beacon and get their attention. Out.
And IR strobe, if you didn't know, is like basic. I mean, most people who are watching this probably generally know the basic military stuff, but if you don't, like, an IR strobe is basically just like visible on IR and thermal imaging. Allows you to see like a strobe, so that's marking our position so they know not to shoot at us, basically. Maybe even also to locate the actual location where we want them to shoot. So, you know, if we say like southwest of the IR strobe, then they know where to shoot. These are H1 something Cobras, Y maybe? I forget what the designations are, but yeah, Cobras are... I like Cobras actually more than Apache attack helicopters. They're pretty dope helicopters, very old school looking. The Marines use them, I think because, I can't remember exactly why, but I think they're better suited for landing on ships and aircraft carriers and stuff, rather than Apaches, which are more like airstrip capable. Like, Cobras have skids and Apaches have like wheels. Not entirely sure, like, if a I bet an Apache could probably land in a carrier if it needed to, but maybe it's too heavy or something, I'm not sure. Let's go. I like how he draws on that tank there. Alright, I think I'm going to cut the part there. Next part will be in a bit. Thanks for watching.